done. Excuse me. Okay, let's get my handy dandy sheet of paper. All right. Now, it's been a week, roughly. I feel like it's been about a week. So, I can't quite remember where we were up to. Having a look at this, though, it shows me that I was looking into something, and I think I do know what I was doing here. But it was something that I didn't do on stream. But essentially what I was trying to do was I was trying to learn the hooks for the radial menus in the game and the way that they operate. Ow. Ran my toes across the grate of my fan. I have a little fan under my desk. And what I found out was that it's used for the classes, or sorry, no, it is the class, right? Let's see, yeah, here we go. So action 1, class dynamic melee, action 0, class dynamic melee. So as far as I can tell, action 0 is left click and action 1 is right click. So yeah, here as it says, use power attack animation, value true. That would tell me that, yeah, it's your left click and right click. Now this is defined as a property. This is defined to use power attack. Well, that's animation, but I'm pretty sure that there is a way that that is handled somewhere, so it can determine whether or not you've done a action 1 or action 0, right? And then it will tell you, it will base, oh, here we go. Yeah, so power attack. Sorry, that was something stuck in my throat, like a heavy K sound there. Didn't mean to do that. But power attack here, entity damage increase, percentage add 1.25. So, you know, it's much more than your basic entity damage here, which varies. And entity damage there, block damage obviously is the one that you really want. This is based off tier and added tier bonus of perk -69er. Yeah, and so this is just the iron shovel. But anyway, so what I learned was it's the class that is defining whether or not you can use the radial menu. Somewhere there is a parameter limit for the radial menu that says it can only be used by certain classes. So there will be the workshop interactions by pressing and holding tab for your UI selections. There's guns, there's ammunition. No, not guns, sorry, just ammunition. But it's all defined by the class. So I was able to get tools to work because you just change the dynamic melee to ranged, and then it goes, oh, it's a ranged class. Cool. Now you've got the ability to use a radial menu with it, right? Cool. That sounds great. But what that then does is takes away the ability to do the class 1 action or the class 0 action because it's no longer dynamic melee, right? Now, interestingly, however, a chainsaw, action 0, ranged class. It's a ranged class. It says class value equal ranged is hard coded to never collide with grass regardless. Okay, so what I'm learning here is there is a way to make it so that a tool now becomes a ranged thing. And let's see. So hit mask override melee. Yep. So that, yeah, that's a way to, because range is hard coded. So then melee will, like, it will override the melee to do the thing that it can't do, right? Use melee crosshair, single magazine usage, false magazine, item, ammo, gas. Yeah, okay, so when you press reload on a chainsaw or auger, it reloads in with gas. Bullet material, metal, so this is just audio. Reload time is set here. Got property name, sound start, value, chainsaw, fire start. So yeah, that's commented out, so it's not actually a thing, but it's actually here for some reason. So I don't know why they've commented it out and then had it actually put in here. So sound, auto reload equals true, particles, muzzle, smoke. Yep, cool. Damage bonus to wood value equal 10. So you can, you know, not have that commented out and actually use it. Damage bonus to head value 5. I like the sound of that. We could probably implement something like that. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? If you had, like, I mean, come on, think of the classic, perhaps comedic movies. The zombie movies. The chainsaw is a thing, yeah. Chainsaw is like your go-to, right? So why wouldn't it do massive damage to a zombie's head? I mean, it'll do massive damage to a person's head. Zombie is just a undead human. Anyway, so what I've learned is that there is a way somehow to have a tool be ranged but act as melee. But what I'm like, tool category, harvesting tools, what I'm learning is like, maybe there's a range stat. Weapon handling, magazine size, rounds per minute, degradation max. We could probably play around with the rounds per minute. That could be fun. Block damage, player experience gain, entity damage, damage fall off range. Value 100. So that's immediately. So, but okay, I think this might be how it's set or defined. And then through the perks of some, so there's a random effective range. All right. But I'm thinking what this means is that it will fall off 100% immediately, but then it can vary between negative 0.2 and 0.2. So basically you have to be touching whatever it is that you're trying to do damage to. Max range sets 2.3. Okay, so that's what that would be. Max range is a value of 2.35. The damage fall off will fall off at that exact moment, so it will work up until 2.35, and then it'll cut off immediately. But then we've got a variance of negative 0.2, and it's percentage add 2. So it's whatever 0.2% of 2.3 is. I don't really feel like calculating it, to be honest, but whatever that is, it will vary. So it could be, I don't know, as little as 2.34 and as high as 2.36, let's just say. All right, so you might be able to use these rules. It's degradation, there's no damage fall off, because I think it's just block range is 3.5, max range is 2.6. There's no damage fall off, so I'm assuming it's just hard done. That's the range, no variance. Yeah, you can't. That's it. So it's interesting that they would add variance in range on a chainsaw, but not a shovel, for example, which is what we're looking at here. Anyway, so I was looking into it all and I was trying to figure out a way to make it work, but unfortunately I couldn't quite get it. So it's something that I'm going to have to play around with to try and work it out, because I don't know. I don't really like giving away my secrets too early, you know. I like to add a bit of mystery to stuff, but essentially what I was trying to do, all right, was I was trying to, I'm trying, if it can still be done. I don't know if it can, because it seems that things are certainly hard-coded into their operations are hard-coded, so I don't know how much I can really change, right? But adding a radial menu selection function for tools. Now this would have to come with paging, I've realized as well. So I haven't got the game open right now. I'll launch the game. I probably won't get into it, but I'll launch the game. It needs an update. Oh, that's all right. So we'll just take our these. We'll copy them. So once it's updated, and then I'll go properties, local files, browse, close. There we go. And then data config and paste. Replace all. All right. So the mods that we've made so far are installed. Now, I do realize that that's not the proper way to do it. I'll be honest, I don't really understand the proper way to do it. So, you know, if I ever learn, then yeah. But yeah, there'd have to be paging involved. So what happens is, what I've learned from doing this so far is that you can have a shovel in your toolbar, right? And an axe, say, in your bag. And I can change the shovel to work with the radio menu, but I'll lose the function to use the shovel unless you only power attack. Okay. But it doesn't bring down the fire axe to the position, you know what I mean? Like I wanted to change. So what I wanted to have was like a quick selection of your tools based off, you know, you would hold one and then hold R for reload, and then a radio menu will come up and then you'll select the axe and then the axe will be brought into your hand. Yeah. That to me seems like basic quality of life inquiry. Like, you know, that's, I don't know why that's not a thing, basically. And also was to do this with weapons, right? Because I like to think of it this way. In this situation, okay, what that bar down the bottom of your screen is referred to as in the code and in just in the game itself is it's your tool belt, right? So where's your tool belt on your body? So your belt's around your waist, right? But you wouldn't have, now let's just say you've got 8 slots or something there, yeah? Or 9 slots. I can't remember which one it is. You wouldn't have, you know, an axe, a shovel, a pickaxe, like, and these are big ones too, like a steel pickaxe or a sledgehammer, like a proper full-size sledgehammer, a proper full-size shovel, a gun, like an AK-47, a pistol, a shotgun, like a pump action. You wouldn't have all of these things just stuck to your tool belt, right? So what would you have then? You know, you'd have like your tools strapped to your backpack on your bag, yeah? So that you're carrying them around with you, but you'd have to take your bag off and then take your tools off your bag and then start using it, and your bag's just sitting on the ground because you wouldn't wear your backpack while you're trying to, you know, mine for oil shale or something, right? So it doesn't seem, I guess what I'm getting at here is that I don't value the tool belt being the way that it is, right? Something that I need to do. But yeah, now I think I've changed this back to 9. So this needs to be 9. Let's go backwards. Leather can be three. This can be 2. That's right, yeah, that one doesn't work. Okay, so let's go to scrap the next one up, be 5, and then iron can be 6, and then steel can be 7. So we'll go 5, 6, and 7. We'll save that. Anyway, I got a little bit distracted there because I realized that I needed to do that. But yeah, essentially that's where we're at, yeah? So I wanted to add radial menus. And then guns, same thing. They'll be like strapped to your back, off the side of your bag, somewhere that you can access, like get to them pretty easily. Like you can get attachments for side of your backpack for things, and you can reach back, grab it and pull it forward, you know, and it's like clipped on, so you can just grab it and pull it around. Like, so I don't see a reason why you couldn't do guns like that, or even spears, you know, whatever. You know, you could have a quiver on the side of you can have it on your hip if you want, but you can have it off the side of your backpack on the top, so, you know, you do the traditional pull it over your head sort of thing. But yeah, these things will be sort of set up all around your body, and in my opinion, you know, there should be a radial selection tool for tools and for weapons, so that you don't have them all on your tool belt, right? And then you just quick switch to the ones that you do want. Now, if you want, at the end of the day, if you like having like 4 tools and 4 guns and 1 med on your tool belt at any given time, then go, all the power to you. Keep doing that. That's on you. All good, you know. Yeah, it doesn't bother me, but like, yeah, I feel like that's not something that I would be doing. Let's go to this one, and I want to copy. Yeah, let's just do gloves for now. So I'm gonna try and make a new set of armor. Okay. Okay, so I don't see. No. Alright. Let's go here and steal a line. Now, I'm not sure how to get this to work, so I might have to play around with it a little bit. But we could do, say, this line. I'll have to remove the perk. And then, what is it? There we go. So if we put that there, we remove the tag. And I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with this as well. So we're going to go 1, 2, okay, not 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we'll come up with values. So we'll go 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.4, and 0.5. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 0.75. I like when the highest tier stuff is much better, yeah. But what I'm actually going to do for now, I'm going to remove the points. All right, this will be a percentage add, so this will be huge. Okay, and we're gonna save that. That's really all we should have to do here. All right, I'm gonna grab items XML, copy, paste. I don't know where my game went, or did I just not open it before when I said I would? All good either way. Ooh. I didn't realize I had my comments went. Oh, OBS, what are you doing? Edit. No, it's view. View, docs, chat. There we go. That's gonna load. Top chat, live chat. Cool. I don't know why these messages actually showed up because they're not in the thing. I've done the thing, yeah? So we can just go into mod test here. Yeah, I need clear, definitive signs or proof or evidence that this is working, yeah? Okay, now we have a gun. I've still got to work out the bloody thing. Let me just get rid of this. Obviously, I was playing around with the tools and stuff. DM, CM. Actually, I want to grab a handgun. We'll just chuck that there, and I've got 9mm. Okay, we're fully loaded. Sweet. I'm just gonna pop up into the air for a mini, and then I'm going to put. I'm gonna look right there and put this guy. All right. Now, if I do this, 440. Okay. Oh. Let me just. I'll do a body shot and then 384. Okay, so 384. What's that? 56 damage, and then we'll go. So there should be this here. We're gonna try and get a 6, level 6. There we go. And yes, there's no icon for it yet. And then that's the same amount of damage. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, so that didn't work. So there needs to be... I'm gonna have to... Okay. Alright. There's 2 ways to do it. There's 2 ways. So what we're gonna do here is... go to the top and go in... damage, entity damage, buff, drunk grandpa's moonshine, entity damage, holding item is melee. Okay, so that's not it. Buff, beer, perk, brawler, yep. Drunk melee. Okay. Spear Hunter tags Javelin Master. Value Spear Hunter 7 quick strike effect. Right. Clean up. Perk bar brawling. Okay. Bar brawling. Charismatic nature. I want under actually. Yeah, so this is probably actually what I'd need. Except it would have to be buff start the counter set to 0.1, stack increase of 0.1, 0.3 triggered effect. Okay, and then once you've got that, base is 0, progression level 3, on surplus start, operation, add set 0.1, yep, and then when it equals 4, increase by 0.2 until you get to 5. So 5 is max, and it will apply the buff at whatever value is set. Multiply, okay, by 100. Entity damage percent add, and then based off the effect. Yeah, so this is that's one way of doing it, right? Because I'm just like, here's what I've done, right? So I've added in piece of armor that has passive effective entity damage percentage add. Now, this isn't. Yeah, I would have to. I'd have to tap into a perk, and it puts points in a perk. That's probably the best way, and then I can tag the perk. So if I go to progression, and what do we got here? Pack mule, okay. 6 mother load accuracy. So I would probably put it off this one, to be honest. And I've done this before. I don't actually. No. So there's a thingy up here that says, where are we? Yeah. Perks min level 0, max level 5. I don't know what would happen if you change that, but that means that you can't have more than 5 tiers in the perks, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the description. This one's only got 3, so it's lockpick. You've only got 3 options. You unlock them at 147. This one is Javelin Master. You got 5 perks to choose from: 1, 3, 5, 7, and 10. When you unlock them, right? That's how that all works, yeah? So I could potentially have it so that tier 1 armor unlocks the base perk, and then tier 2 puts a point in, tier 3 puts 2 points in, tier 4 puts 3 points in, tier 5 puts 4 points in, and tier 6 will put 5 points in. But there's, well, okay, so the thing about that though is what will happen is tier 1 of the armor will do nothing, and then you have this whole like, well, what's the point of an armor piece that says it does something and it doesn't actually do the thing? What's the point in it? There is no point, so don't do it, right? So then you say, well, because that doesn't line up, then I shouldn't do the perk thing. I mean, I shouldn't do the tier-based effect, right? So, you know, the higher the tier, the greater the effect of the damage you get, yeah? You know, or you could go tier 1 and 2 give the same bonus. Yeah, maybe that's a way of doing it. But I have to hide it behind a perk, essentially. So it's really the only way it's going to get done. And then I'd have to go through every weapon in the game and add the perk to it. Sounds fun, doesn't it? So just trying to think, because it'd have to be, this is the other thing as well, it'd have to be a fairly considerable amount of amount change to make it worth the while. Otherwise, what's the point in having this? You know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Really itchy. Oh my god, I got this pain in my leg right now. Just this spot pain, and it's like, it doesn't, like I can feel it hurting and it's not pulsing. I can feel it, but it doesn't really hurt that much. But then when I run my finger over it, or I touch it, it hurts. I don't know what is this. That's so weird. I think it's just a muscle that's, I don't know. Yeah, I think a muscle's just not doing its job properly. And it's hurting. Anyway, sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of how to make this work properly. And the only two ways I can think of doing it is that you have a buff. So when you apply the armor, you get a buff. And when you take the armor off, the buff goes away. And that buff does the thing, right? Easy, can do that, that's fine. But in order for me to set it up so that the buff works from multiple tiers of armor, the different tiers of armor does different amounts of the buff. Like, let me go back up here and type in Charis. Is that? It's not how you spell charismatic. How do you spell charismatic again? I thought it was. Oh, it's I. My brains just didn't want to work. Alright, so wait a minute. Oh, I didn't realize. I'd done that. So these are bleeding effects, and apparently if you have charismatic nature level 3, the bleed effect on just one specific piece of armor is increased, but not on the others. So I feel like I might get rid of, oh no, it's a requirement. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna leave it. Anyway, where were we? Wait, what? Oh, I was going backwards too. Oh, okay. Alright. So pet charismatic nature. Okay. Siva, charismatic nature level, operation GTE value 1. Gives you health max, base add 20, stamina max, base add 20. Level 2 gives entity damage, perk percentage add 0.2, and block damage percentage add 0.2. And health loss, operation percentage add minus 1 point, the percentage add negative 0.1, so you lose less health. And then level 4 is attribute level, base add 1. Attribute level. Attribute level. Attribute level is, I've used attribute level before. I'm pretty sure, because that's how I had to do these. Oh no, I did perk level. Attribute level, but it doesn't say what to target. Because attribute is intellect, strength, agility, fortitude, so on. So it adds a level to what? Intellect? Don't know. Doesn't say. Just check for the level. The level is 4. Attribute level base add 1. Add 1 to what? I'm assuming it would be intellect. Or maybe it would be 1 of each. Actually don't know. Charismatic nature is not something that I typically get because I typically play alone, and this is to help others. So why would I need to help others when I'm by myself? Loner life. Anyway, maybe this is the go. No. No, this doesn't hold the answer for me because it still refers to a perk. And that perk can only be set by... I'd really like to work this... I'd really like to get it to work the way that I want it to work, which is based off tier. The higher the tier armor you have, the higher the increase, right? That... Come on. The only other way that I can think that might be viable is... So what I was intending to do is make a full set of this gear, right? So let's go back to here, Hurdy. I'm calling them leather Hurdy gloves. Pretty cool. Anyway, is to make a full set of these, right? So then I could set like a perk based off these, and if you have no, how would it work? Is there any armor in the game? I'm gonna turn this fan off because it's like a bit warm without it, but a bit cold with it. Right. Is there a set of armor in the game that provides a set bonus for having for wearing the whole thing? That's my question. Because I feel like if that were a thing, it would be done by the master. Be set by the master. I feel like if that was a thing, suit. Ghillie suit. Okay. Apparel. So this extends plant fiber master. Plant fiber master. All type sellable. Yep. So there's wait. No. Yeah. No. That doesn't set anything. Why would that only work in? Oh, he's not indoors. Okay. Ghillie suit pants. I don't know. I gotta stop that from showing up. Ghillie suit jacket has. Okay, so we'll go from here. Apparel, suit, pants. Doesn't extend, so we're good here. What do you do? Tiered false, so because there's no tiers of suit, right? Because these are just clothes and not armor. Mod slot, space set 1. Mod power bonus, just, yep, they work. Hypothermal and hyperthermal. Health loss. And progression level, enforcer apparel operations equal value 1. Enforcer apparel, perk enforcer apparel. So let's look for that. Perk enforcer apparel, skill enforcer, parent skill enforcer, max level 1, base skill point cost 0, description. Wait a minute. This might have just shown me a way to do something that I've already done a bit better. Effect is on suit pants / suit jacket. But there's no, so this is suit pants and suit jacket. All right. Operation equals 1. So that's not a set bonus because you don't get an additional for wearing both. You get it for wearing one or the other, or you get the same thing for wearing both if you want. But otherwise, doesn't matter. Shoes, doesn't matter. Doesn't do anything. Alright. So set bonuses might be tricky to do. I just have to make them so that one tier does nothing. And that's it. That's all I'd be able to do. Or rather, tier 1 and 2 do the same thing. Actually. So I'd need this. I've left that on there. I don't know if that does anything. So then we go back down to here. Chuck that in. This will just effectively do nothing now. And then shite. Operation. Okay, value add 1. Oh shit. I have no idea if this will do anything. If this will do it how I want. Tier 2. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we'll go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then we go over to progression. I'm gonna put this in the strength tree. So complete T-Rex, Liner, and yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab this. Oh, actually, I should do that. Hey, might show up better on stream if it's bigger. I'm gonna put that down there then. So I do apologize if I hadn't, kept that in mind. So we're going to remove icon, and we're going to keep that. Now we need to come up with a name for it. Perk hit harder. There you go. It's going to be under skill strength construction because it doesn't really matter. Hit harder. Okay, yep. Okay, and then again. Hit harder. Sweet. Value. Aggression name at strength. I don't. I've done this the same. Well. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go 4 and 5, and then required strength level 0, 0. Actually, no, I can't do 0, can I? Because that's when bad things start to happen. So we'll go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, so that they all work. Okay. Then we're going to remove 2 lines. Entity damage, percent add, level 1, 2, 3, 4, where's commas, 3, 4, and 5. Values, we're going to go, we were doing 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, and then the last one was going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, oh no, because so we're gonna go 7, 5, and we're actually gonna start from 2, I think. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the way that it's gonna have to work. And then perk hits harder, done. And we need to do perk. Oh, no, it's already done. Hit harder, cool. And then we grab this whole thing and go paste, 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 and then change 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing here. And 2, 0, 3. Gotta click off this one because it's picking up the other one and it thinks that's equal for some reason. Right. Okay. Now that should be it. That should be it. So what I'm gonna do is just remove the points because I need very, very, very noticeable difference. Okay. And then we're gonna go back to items and we're gonna go perk level, perk hit harder, base add, done. And then what we need to do is we need to go, well, actually for now, just here, we'll go handgun and we'll look for, bugger. Handgun tier 1 pistol. The first one's a pipe pistol, yeah? Okay, so it's this one. And then we're gonna go here, I'll come out here and go perk, hit harder. Cool. Alright, and save. That should be it. So this will only affect the pistol right now. Alright. We're not going to do hold type ranged or hold type melee or whatever. We're just, it's an overall buff to anything that can accept it. So that should be good. So now take items and progression, copy, paste, replace, wait, continue, into the mod test world, and we will see if that worked. see if that made any, if at all, a difference. Oh, okay, we got a problem. XML loader loading base XML progression failed. The effect group starting tagline 8272 position 4 does not match. Ah, shit, yeah, I've had this problem before. Okay, so I'm gonna have to quit the world. Like, quit the game, sorry. Progression was 872 effect group here. Yeah, okay, so that is not a thing. That shouldn't be there. And I think that's it. I think that was it, because I had a closing line for something that was never open. Okay, so I think it just cracked the, oops. Meant to add a space in there. So this is that starts and ends here. That closes the line. So done. Yep. All right. So save. That was just the progression. I've put this in a very annoying location. I'm gonna put it there. We need to start the game up again because I think it would have loaded, but I think it would have got, it would have it just wouldn't have done anything. I think it would have loaded, but it doesn't matter. Just quit the game, load the thing up again, start over. All right, continue mod test. And then there's this whole other thing that I'm gonna have to show off as well. So I really don't like doing it this way because there is something about the perks that it's hard coded in that makes it a little bit tricky, but it is what it is. Oh, hang on, 872, end of passive effect line 875, position 6. All right, I'm gonna let it go. 872 effect group passive effect name. I've level value tags close. What have I done wrong? I don't get it. I don't get it. What's wrong? The effect group start tag online 872 position 4 does not match the end tag of... That's not your end tag though. Why? What? Alright, so I'm beta. This is weird because I'm looking at effect group. Hang on, can I wait? Hang on. Same. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been highlighted. Open square, close square. Open square, close square. Right. Open square, passive effect, same. Name, same. Operation, same. Level, value, tax. Level. Yep. Value. Yep. Tax. Close. Close line. This line is closed. Yeah. Line is closed here. Closed. Yeah. And then the effect group ends. Yeah, this is the effect group. It's literally set up the exact same way. Oh, no, that's all good. It doesn't need to be closed there. That's closed there off that one. So that's left open because that's got a requirement that needs to be added to it, which then is closed. Yep. Don't get it. I do not get it. Position 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 somehow. That's 6. Yeah. It's like, am I a fucking... I'm going nuts here. I can't understand what's going wrong. It's the exact same. Effect group, passive effect, name, entity, damage, operation, percentage, add, level, 1 to 5. I've done mine a little bit differently. That's not a problem. That is not a problem. Value, again, that's mine's, it's set up in the same format as this one because that's how it's set up. Mine's set up in this kind of format, which works fine. Yes, this is base add for crafting tiers. Not applicable. Not applicable. All right. The problem somehow is the relationship between this and this. Is that... No, that's not it. What the... I don't get it. Like, hang on. Let me just fucking do this. Take that line. Print it right over the top. I gotta change this. And going that, and then I think we're starting on point 2, point 3, point 4, point 5, and 0.75, except we're removing the dots for now. Right, so literally just took the line from somewhere else that works fine. Yep. Why did it just do that? I've never seen it do that before. Right. And this, I don't know. Nope. Nope. If I could spell it correctly. Nope. Okay. Gotta wait for Steam. Alright. What? That was annoying. That's so annoying. Alright, let's see what happens. Is it working? Right. So there was something about that line that was wrong, and I couldn't see it. Yeah. Yeah, there was something about that line that was wrong, and I couldn't see it. Okay, so this is what happens now. So, perk, hit harder, name, level, 1 out of 5. I don't know why you... Oh no, by 1 point. Okay. Oh, it's because I'm already wearing a piece. It shouldn't... It should be more than 1 out of 5. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I was gonna say there are other levels than 1 and 6. I've never seen this happen so much. Oops, there was a 5. Got it back. It's a 2. And yeah, I'll work on icons and stuff in a bit. Looking for 4. 4. Okay, so let me just float up for a sec. Add in feral biker, so we shoot. That was a headshot. And yeah, you mess up that tree. Alright, nearly 100 damage. So we'll do body shot. Was 4 to hang on this. Oh, there you are. So starting the test again. Okay. What the? I didn't realize he got through a block. The other guy. Okay, so we just got to do body shots. It's the easy way to do it. So 1, and what's that? That's 48, 56. 56 damage. Okay, and then we'll chuck 1 on, and then that was a lot more. Oh, what have I done? What is this? What is that? Ew. That's over 100 and something damage. Now, I guess a way of knowing if it's doing it is, if it's, you're getting more perks for, you know. Alright, so why is 2 not being unlocked? I have strength level 1. Why is 2 not unlocked? I bought it anyway. Okay, you can just... Right. Alright, so... It partly works. Alright? So I'm hoping that... Right, what I'm learning is not handgun, so we need to find this. Yeah, that doesn't work. It's a shame. But then again, why was the perk not unlocking? No, wait, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that better? Let's try that. It's usually always something I miss. So kind of go a little bit too far, too quick. Yeah, let's try it again. Because it's not definitive, in my opinion. Because I can't even operate the perk correctly. So if I can't operate the perk correctly, then I can't imagine that the armor can itself either, based off what I've told it to do. Yeah. Yep. Okay, we've got 5 out of 5. So let me just... SM. What? Oh. Okay. I need a... Oh no, I've got one here. Get an elixir, and then at strength level 5. Okay, so if I put this on, I have 1 and 2 should be the same. 1 and 3 should be 2. Yep. And 4 should be 3. Yep. Okay, and then 5 should be 4. Right. And then obviously 6 is 5, but we already had seen that before. And then if I do this and this, and then we'll do this, and then big boom, 1 shot headshot. But that's not going. It's not going to be the value at all. I'm not. That was purely for testing purposes. All right, so we come in here and we go to progression, and we go 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, and 0.75. save, and then items, and then we need to go to kind of anything that does entity damage, really, in my opinion. Okay. What are you doing here? I'm gonna stay away from tools. Wire tool. Here we go. Alright, so pretty much we'll go oops, back, hit harder, and we will copy paste that with the comma and all. Okay, and then I'm not sure if I have to do it this way, but entity damage base add. I don't think so. Maybe, no, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Okay, and then, yep, the pistol's already gone. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't have to, because the pistol did it fine. Yeah, no, I'm gonna remove that, because I feel like now it's gonna be stacking, and it's just gonna get mental. So the pistol did it fine. That's handgun tier 3, whatever that is. I'm actually just gonna zoom out a lot just to make this easier on myself, to make this go a bit quicker. So I like being able to see everything, but I understand that makes it near impossible for people to see that on the screen, but it should be neither here nor there, because I'm just trying to get through this as quick as I can. Okay, what do we have? Tactical AR at the moment. And 60. We got a entity damage, so there we go. It works on rocket launchers too. The primitive bow, of course. The wooden bow, and the compound bow, and the crossbow, iron and compound crossbow. Should it work with junk turrets? I'm gonna say, well, yeah. No, I did it with the sledge one. Fine, we'll just leave it. Junk drone can't shoot yet. This is the thingy for shoot. So we have class ranged, magazine items, ammo, junk turret, regular turret shell, and turret AP. Sound start, junk turret fire. Sound loop, junk turret fire. Infinite ammo equals true. Sound repeat. Da-di-da-di-da. That's for the sounds. Crosshairs. Yep, cool. Now, that's something else I would really like to be able to do with this, is to hook into, would be like, yeah, make that work, or hook into the ability to find out what makes turrets find enemies. Entity damage. Off your turret, off your drone, tier 3 drone. Melee hand master. Yep. Melee hand player. Melee hand zombie. Not adding. Actually, this is. Does it extend to master? It does. Well, it doesn't matter because if it's not on the actual thing itself, right? I'm confused. Extends hand master, but has all this stuff. You know what? I'm gonna delete it off there just in case. Because it's not for the zombies, because they don't have the perk. Makes sense to me, right? Zombie feral. Zombie vomit. Zombie. Still zombies. Still zombies. Ammunition. That's great. That's armor. I want melee weapons. You know what? Tools as well. Let's go. Yep. The axe that I... Are there still caves in the game? Caves? I forgot about caves. That's where you find this, what's it called? Tarz's stone axe. It's a pink color, or like a reddy color. Does the hammer do entity damage? It does. Okay. Nail gun. Because that does actually shoot, doesn't it? Fire axe. Iron pickaxe. Stone shovel. Iron shovel. Steel shovel. Whoops. Control C. It's better. Chainsaw. Auger. Wrench. Does it have? Does. Alright, cool. There you go. Ratchet. Do you have entity? You do. Impact driver. Do you have entity damage? You do. Blades. Of course. Definitely not keeping blades out of this. Hunting knife. Candy cane knife. Yep. Machete. Clubs. Yep, 100%. It's candy cane club and steel club. Stun baton. Yep. Yep, that's all the stun baton effects. Yep. That's for the plasma baton, but that's not a thing yet. Stone spear. Stone sledge. Iron sledge. Steel sledge. What? What the hell is that word? Pugilism? Knuckles. I'm coming back to that. I'm legit gonna Google that word. I've never seen it before. Farm iron hoe. Tool torch. Yeah. I don't know why I said tool that way. Wire tool, paint tool, pipe, pistol, and we're back to the start of it all. So save and then Google. Pugilism. A profession or hobby of boxing. Huh. Why is boxing called pugilism? The term boxing is derived from the term pugilism, from the ancient Latin word pugil, meaning a boxer. This is related to the Latin pugnus, or pugnus, meaning fist, derived from the Greek word pix, meaning with clenched fist. Right. Well, there you go. Today I learned something new. Pugilism is what boxers are called. Pugilists. Okay. Now that we've done this, guess what we're going to do now? We're going to add in a whole new set of armor. Why did it change its format like that? It Oh wait, no. That was wrong. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to type it all out. And we'll just go 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's that. Everything else the same except for that. That's pretty much it. So another perk being added into the game now, hit blocks harder, right? So you do more block damage with it. I'm not really going to go into testing this one too much because I feel like it should be fine. All right. Now, okay, so here's the other thing, right? I am unable to add. All right, so the way that I was going to do it, the way that I intended to do this was to have full sets of armor, right? But this is the way that I found that I can get it to work. It may not be the only way to get it to work. It may not be the best way to get it to work, but it's the way that I found that I can get it to work, right? So, based on that, it makes 0 sense to have it makes 0 sense to have full sets of armor for this. Okay, so let's do this, and we're gonna copy this down to here and set a new line. Delete that line. I like one block, one space in there. I'm gonna call these leather block hurdy gloves. Okay, because guess what you do? You hurt blocks. Hit blocks harder is going to be the tagline for that, and it's the same. Everything's the same. Also, while I'm here as well, I guess, so we can go make a new line for these one. Property name equals custom icon value equals, and then it would be armor leather gloves, and then close line, start a new one. Property name equals custom icon tint, and then value, and then I actually open up GB color picker just off Google. It gives me everything I need, and then we think of a color that would be best representative. So what do more damage? I would say red. Yeah, red would probably be a good one. So I'll go for a bit of a deep red to kind of emulate blood a little bit. And there we go. Now it might not look too good in game, to be honest, but it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna copy and then we're gonna paste that here, but we're gonna change the color, and I'm thinking maybe a deep blue. So we select that. Just gotta get rid of that extra hashtag. And again, don't know why I added in a tab there. But that should be it. So progression, hit blocks harder. Yep, cool. All right, so we've added in 2 gloves. They should have icons now, and they should have a tint to them. I don't think they'll have a tint to the mesh. I think the mesh will look the same. It will just be the icon that'll look a little bit different. So that should work effectively. Right, now I'm going to I'm just going to test. Actually, let's go here first. Let's go to localization and let's go to accuracy. Accuracy, no, it's the perk that I want. So perk accuracy. Here we go, perk accuracy. And we're going to go perk hit harder, description, progression, perk strength. Okay, and then we're gonna go, I'm just gonna copy that line. Yep, copy, paste. All right, so hang on. So it's rank 1 description, rank 1 long, rank 2 short, rank 2 long, rank 3 short, rank 3 long, rank 4 short, rank 5 before long, rank 5 short, rank 5 long. All right, then we're gonna need to change name, and then rank 1 and rank 1 long. Okay, and then I'm gonna copy that and go paste. I'm gonna copy this. Paste. And paste. There we go. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Yep. Okay, that is actually 5. Go back to that one to 4, and then that's 5, and then cool. And then we go. We'll just 2, and then we'll copy. Undo that. Right. Paste. Now, from what I've found out, if you don't put a name in, it will just add onto the perk screen. It will add in this, so as progression, it will add in that line of text there. So for example, it says perks hit blocks harder. I'll zoom in a little bit. A perk hits blocks harder. That will be what the text will be, right? So that's if you don't change the localization. It will add that in. Now, you'd think, because I don't want it to show up there. That's the whole point. I want it to be a perk, but I want it to be hidden from the UI, so you can't just go and buy them without having the armor, right? So because I don't know how to do that, like maybe, oh, lucky I saw this actually. That's one thing that I forgot to change. All right, so maybe there was a requirement one here. Requirement: holding item has tags. Is there a class for wearing? How would I find that? Enforcer? Maybe? Let's... Enforcer. Rounds in magazine. Oof. Where? Into where? Nope. Shit, I don't know how to ask this question. Like, I don't know. So okay, so hang on, let's just go back to Enforcer for a sec. Alright. So perk, parent skill Enforcer, max level 1, base skill point cost 0, description key, It does entity damage, operation, percentage skill add, level 1 tags revolver. Alright, so if you got the revolver and you've got the Enforcer skill, you do increase damage of 0.1% increase. If you have the apparel, it will increase it. No, it will give it to you. Okay. And punks, I don't know what punks is. It will give it to you also. Oh no, it's rounds in magazine. 0. Entity damage increase 1. Revolver. So Enforcer punks is better. Intimidation is the bartering. Enforcer AP ammo. Enforcer. Alright, so if I go here, skill Enforcer from the book. Yep. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Okay, so that the way that it works at the moment is that there's 2 ways to get points in the perk tree. Right? Progression level name perk machine gun operation equals 3. Machine gunner. I'm gonna be playing around with machine gunner. Actually, I've got to get around to going through the perks and stuff like that. I haven't actually gotten there yet. I'm still working on adding armor sets because there's quite a lot to do with all of that. Anyway. So because I'm looking at the requirements. There's 2 ways to get the perks. One is to buy them. It'll cost you can get them immediately because I need to have it set to strength 1. Sorry, can't have set strength 0. And it will cost you 5 perks because you already start with 1 to get 5 points into it. And then there's the other one called perk accuracy. So hit blocks harder, hit harder, and accuracy. Accuracy has a max level of 1. Yeah. Anyway. So I wanted to try and do it so that it's like perk. You can only get perk points. There's a requirement to be able to get the perk points is that you need to be wearing the armor. And then it gives it to you anyway. So you wouldn't put the points in it because you get it anyway through the armor. But as I said, the way that it's set up at the moment, there's no way it's going to block you from being able to buy the points so you can have the effect without having the armor, right? So basically it's just a trust system at the moment. Like, well, you know, just like kind of, please don't just spend the points. Oh, hang on, I didn't copy things across. Also, did I save this? Probably not. So it was this one, and this one. Copy. What? OBS disconnected? Why? What happened? 0 drop frames. Excellent connection quality according to YouTube. Everything looks good. Okay. Alright, so what are we doing here? Basically what we're going to be doing is create a menu, and we're going in here and typing in Purty. And you can see a red one and a green one. Now the names, a bit messed up. I need to fix that, okay? But we will get there. We will get there. But essentially this one makes you do more block damage. This one will make you do more entity damage. Red and blue gloves, and I'll make scrap, iron, steel, military, and cloth variants of them and tweak. Oh no, I can't. Well, okay, so yeah, no, I won't tweak the values of entity damage that is done, or block value that is done, that is done. But what I will do, am I not wearing my spring boots anymore? Where's my, yeah, wait, stringy boots, stringy boing boots. Oh no, yeah, no, I am bouncing, boing, boing. Yeah, I made boots that make you jump higher, and that's what this was for. I was testing this out with the parkour. But anyway, this is just boots, jump height. So you've got like 2 blocks, I think. There was a block there. Yeah, you can jump 2 blocks with my springy boing boots. Anyway. And what are these pants? Legs of the Hoarder. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so if I take these off, yeah. Oh, I've added 18. Oh, I need to change those values then. So then, yeah, you need these pants to unlock the carry capacity of the further ones. What I wanted to do was to have it so that you couldn't see these lines. I might revert it back to 1 extra actually, and not 2. That's a very quick fix. But yeah, I was gonna have it so you don't see these extra lines, but then as you pick up wear the armor, it unlocks them. But yeah, that's too difficult for me. All right, so now what we need to do is go into here. We need to get this. Actually, let me just do this, and then that, and then delete. And then I'm going to zoom back out again because it makes it easier for me. And basically anything that does block damage, we need the perk on. So let me get all the way back to the top. Stone axe, and boom, done. Okay. There. So anywhere I see hit blocks harder, pretty much I'm gonna, hit harder, perks hit harder, I'm gonna put the perk for hit blocks harder in. Yeah. Chainsaw and auger, most definitely. So they are effectively good mining. Well, okay, so it won't help with harvest amount. Okay. Maybe there will be a set of gear that you can get that will help with that. Just saying. So then what would be the point? I guess is the question then. What would be the point of having gear that makes you hit blocks harder, but it doesn't increase the amount of resources you gain from hitting these blocks harder? What would be the point in that? Well, let's just think about instances where you do want to hit a block, delete a block, essentially, but you don't want to, you don't care at all about collecting materials from it, right? There's plenty of those instances, right? When you're doing your base building, you know, you might misplace a block and need to destroy it, or you just, you know, you build your base, and then you know, a week and a half later, you're like, okay, I don't think it's gonna hold up against the next horde that's coming. So yeah, I'm gonna change it up, but then that'll require you to, you know, destroy some blocks. Some of them will probably be cobblestone, maybe even cement by this time, right? So of course, what you need to do then is get rid of those blocks, yeah? So that's where the hit blocks harder will come in handy. Okay. And I'm adding it to guns as well. Yeah, there's not really much purpose other than, you know, maybe if you want to use your shotgun to delete blocks. Yeah, which is a very viable thing. Well, this will make it even easier. Oh, yep, no, that worked. You have to be nearing the end. Yep, so we're on arrows. I mean bows. Now. And what are we at? Compound crossbow. Robotic. Yep, and hand. I'm not adding it to zombies again because it's a perk, so you know. Or animals, and then that's ammunition. So that's it. Cool. Right. So another thing that we need to do is I'll zoom back in. Yep. Okay. Cool. We need to get the name of these. Go to loot, and then start from the start and type in leather gloves, say. So anywhere that leather gloves show up, so will these. Okay. I'm having trouble. There we go. Yeah, so here's the other thing about them. You can pick them up in quests. Should you be lucky enough to, you know, get them offered to you. Which I think makes things a little bit more interesting. All right, so we're gonna do the next lot, which is item name equals, and then we're gonna come back here and we're gonna get the block herdy gloves, and we're gonna just not fuck everything up like that. Okay, that, and that. Yep, and then we go again. So, all right, that's not it. Yep, and yeah. And then we're back to the top again. All right, so there you go. We'll save that. We'll save this, and then so what I was going to do was add a variant for cloth, leather, cloth, scrap, iron, military, steel. Yep, I think that's all of them. So essentially what we do is to make this all very, very easy. So we'll just grab the gloves, cloth ones. So we'll start from cloth. I'll put them under the accuracy ones. So paste, and then cloth herty gloves, and I'm just gonna add that in there, and then we come here to the leather herty, copy this line. I'm just gonna zoom out a touch. Paste, and that's it. Oh no, it's not it. Property name equals custom value armor cloth gloves equals. There we go. Close. Property name equals custom icon tint. Value equals. I'm gonna just finish that line so that I can just plonk it in there. But essentially, where we go to the leather herdy gloves, we grab that. And if I get smart enough, I might remember the code. So 610.909, and then that way I can add it to the others. It's easier to do it that way, I feel. All right, so let's go to the next one. After leather is military, I think. Yep, military. Military gloves. Here we go. Copy. Paste. Herdy. I forgot to add the block herdies for the cloth, actually. So let's just do this part first. Value equals, my bad. Value equals armor military gloves. Custom icon tint. Value equals hash. It was 610.909, yeah? 610.909. Oh. Was it 610 or 601? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter. It's fine. And what was my last paste? It was the entire gloves. Yep. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth here. There's my spring boots. So that, actually, that's something that I should fix up here as well. I go armor, leather, spring. try that again. There we go. Springy boing boots. File, save. Okay, that fixed that little problem that we had a second ago. Back to this. Oh, no, it's the block one. Alright, so down to military gloves. Eddie gloves, paste, and that should be it. Scrap gloves. I'm gonna paste that there, and then I'm gonna grab that, and then paste it here. And I'm gonna grab this, cut, paste. Should be okay. Property name equals custom icon value equals armor scrap gloves property property. Definitely struggled there. Definitely. Custom content value equals ash 610 909 and close. That should be right. That should be right. Okay, and we're going to copy this before we go on again, just to make this a little bit easier. Iron gloves. Here we are. Paste. Copy. Paste. Cut. Paste. Custom icon. Value. Armor. Iron. Gloves. Property name equals custom icon content value equals ash 610 Okay, grab this line again, and we've got one left to do, which is steel gloves. There they are. Paste. Copy. Paste. I haven't been changing the names in here, have I? That's going to be a problem. I gotta go back and do that. But I'll do that after I finish this one. I didn't cut, did I? I just copied it. Gotta press enter, not backspace there. Okay, that's that done. Property name equals custom icon value armor. Where am I up to? Steel gloves. Custom icon content value equals ash 610 909. Done, and then that's the Hurdy. So go back up and make sure I've got all Hurdy done. Iron legs, iron gloves. This is the one. Hurdy gloves. And that's iron, and then scrap, and I'll just check military as well. Hurdy gloves. Carry legs, Hurdy gloves. Sweet, done. Okay, and then so I did. Oh, I've done leather in loot. Oh. Okay, hang on. All right, so here's the other part to all this. Leather Hurdy gloves. Hurdy gloves and block Hurdy gloves. Okay, so then the only differences here is I'm not going to remember that. No way. So let me just copy this. Oh. Okay, no. 0A0F66. Jesus. Wait. Is it still here? It's still here. Beautiful. Okay, no, we're good. So what I'm going to do is go to cloth, Hurdy gloves, copy, paste, and then block, blocks, and then 0A0. There it is. Beautiful. That theoretically should be it. And then we can go to military. Leather, military gloves, Hurdy gloves. Copy, paste, 0A. There we go. And blocks and block. It was block Hurdy, right? Yeah, block Hurdy gloves. And yeah. Hurdy block? No, it was block Hurdy. Doesn't make sense. Hurdy block. Scrap gloves, Hurdy gloves. Copy. Paste. Block. Blocks. 0A. Done. Iron. Here we are. Copy. Paste. Block. Blocks. 0A. And steel is the last one to do. Steel boots, I went too far without even realizing. Legs, Hurdy gloves, here we go. Steel, Hurdy gloves. Paste. Block. Blocks. And 0A. Done. Okay, and save. And then now we gotta go all the way back up here. To, where are we? Scrap. Oh, we got a ways to go. Let's do that a few times. Cloth. There we go. Cloth. Loot. And what I might do is item. Oh, not a capital. So, I'll paste it, and then it was block Hurdy gloves. Yeah, and then that business, and then copy that, and then if I do cloth gloves and search, and then I'll just do it under accuracy, we'll paste. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go back for that. That's okay. Quest. I put him in tier 1 armor for that, didn't I? That's true. That is true. That's all good. Okay, and then that's back to the start. We fixed that up. That's good. Okay, next one will be scrap. So scrap, go item name equals armor, scrap, Eddie, gloves. Okay, and then item, name, armor, scrap, block, Eddie, gloves. Okay, and then we copy. There we go. Scrap gloves. Okay, find next. Scrap gloves. Scrap Eddie. Scrap block. Can't get scrap gloves in quests? That's alright. That's fine. We'll just leave that. Item, name, equals. Armor, iron, hoodie, gloves, and item, not item, item, name, armor, iron, block, hoodie, gloves. Okay, and then we'll grab those, and then it's iron gloves, paste, tier 1 quests, yep. Okay, and then we have military. Yep. Oh, not armor. Item name. Armor, military, hoodie, gloves. Okay, and then item name equals armor, military, block, hoodie, gloves. Okay. Copy. Change this. Military. Okay, and whoop. Yep, okay, good. And this is tier 2 quests. Oh, yep. And oh, my bad. I've just doubled them up. Okay, and what's left? Steel. Oh, okay, steel. Item, name. Armor, steel, block, hoodie, gloves. Okay, that's those. Copy. Change this to steel. And there we go. And quests, tier 2. Done. So now you have an option no matter the type of armor that you want to wear. Let's make sure we're all saved. Yeah, and I'm just gonna, I'll just grab these 3, or 4, sorry. The only thing that I have left to do in that regard then is add in the localizations for them so that they don't just say armor, steel, block, hoodie, gloves. Actually, I'll actually give them a name that'll be represented in the game. Yes. Okay, just quickly, I'm gonna go to the toilet. But yeah, I will get back on to, I think I've got another set that I would like to add, which is gonna be a crafting set of armor, which I think will be useful. Probably put that on helmet, I reckon. And it might have to be done the same way as well. It'll have to be done through a hidden perk. Well, I say hidden, it's not really hidden, but you know, a perk that you should only get through wearing the armor. and it will increase crafting speed. And yeah, as I said, I'll put that on helmet. So you can have chest piece will be for... Actually, I don't know if I've got an overall chest piece one, to be honest. But what I have is on your gloves, there is accuracy. I think I've only got cloth gloves for that at the moment, actually. But everyone now has the block Hurdy gloves and the Hurdy gloves. So yeah, you can switch. Say it's a Horde Knight, you can put on your entity damage gloves and punch, well, shoot things, do more damage in any way. No matter how you try to do the damage to the zombie, you will do more damage. And then same with the block on your gloves as well. So then when you're not doing zombie killing stuff, you can put your block ones on. So when you're doing base building, so you're like, oh no, I misplaced that block. Now I got to delete it, and you can kill it quicker. And then I've got, actually no, I do have chest. It's thorn armor. So you get hit and you hit back. Cloth does the least amount of damage return. Military does the most amount of damage return. I've got boots that are jump higher boots. They're only leather, but yeah, I'm gonna add in sneak boots, I think, for different variants, as in cloth and leather. I think maybe I won't worry about steel, scrap, and iron. This doesn't really make too much sense. Pants, carry capacity, increases your carry capacity, how much you can, carry. Like it helps you with your encumbrance, I should say. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We've got gloves, we've got legs, we've got boots, we've got chests, and I've also got military variants as well. We've got repulsor armor. It has a chance to, when you get hit, it has a chance to do a knockback effect. So yeah, basically it'll just yeet zombies away from you after you've taken damage. It has a chance to as well. So you could get hit, like you could, well, get melee to death and it won't proc. So, that's a 50-50 chance. And then there's shock armor as well. So again, you get hit, it will deal shock damage and stun the zombie. And it's a 50-50 chance also. So again, it might never proc. It might. You never know. But that's pretty much where that's at. Anyway, I'm actually going to go to the toilet rather than just sit here and talk on my AFK screen. Okie dokie. I've returned. Right, let me take the AFK off. Alright. So crafting set, crafting speed. Now, a way that I'm going to learn about how, whether, like, the best way to do this is I'll search for the tag craft, not craft with 2 T's. Okay, so, attribute intellect has, well, actually doesn't have the ability to increase your percentage subtract, so decrease the crafting time. Okay, it could. Oh, and that's another set that I should add as well. Player experience. Player experience gain. Sorry. I should add. That would be another perk that I'll add in as well. It'll have to. I feel like they'll all have to function the same way. But anyway, back to the one that we're looking at here. So, yes, you would think that that would be the case, but it's not. What do you get? You get a damage modifier. Between levels 2 and 8, you get an increase of 0.1 and 0.7 damage to the head. Damage modifier to the head. Okay. And then from 9 to 10, you get 0.85 and 1 damage to the head once you get up there. And then dismemberment chance increases between level 2 to 10 from 0.05 base add to 0.45. But what you could have is increased crafting time and decrease crafting time and increase player experience gain. Don't. All right. What do we got here? What is this? Skill, marksmanship, parent, perception. Yeah. Incremental spread multiplier, operation base, subtract, level 1 to 100 value. 1 to 100. 100 what? Doesn't matter anyway. Alright, so yeah. Here's what we're going to do. We're gonna go to intellect based skill, intellect, advanced engineering, grease monkey, the last one. And so we're gonna do pretty much the same thing that we've done for the blockheady ones. Let's tab that out. And we're gonna call this perk craft monkey. Craft speed. Craft speed. Craft speed. And icon can get out of here. Don't need. And one. Value 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. And then get rid of all of that because that's not applicable here. This is going to have to be changed to crafting. Not crafting speed, just craft speed. Yep. Then craft speed. Just go through and change all the names first. So copy, paste, 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 paste. And then here as well. So craft speed. Copy, paste, 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 paste. And we go 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, and then this is where it gets funny on us. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then, get rid of that. Doesn't do anything. Okay, crafting time. Operation base. No, we're gonna go percentage subtract. Okay. Levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're gonna have to find applicable. Yeah, we're just gonna have to find somewhere to kind of go with this. So this is going to be like the block hurdy and the block entity, the entity damage gloves. They are going to, if the higher the tier will be, the higher the perk increase. Okay. Now, so we're gonna go back here. Crafting time percentage subtract point. So a low value is 0.05, a mid value is 0.45, and a high value is 0.65. 11 to 20. That's interesting. Because obviously it can only be 1 to 10. Anyway, 0.65 is a high value. Apparently. Alright, so I think it works on a scale of 0 to 1. Alright, so we're gonna go from here back down to here. No, that's... Oh, hang on, go backward. Or you could do percentage add and then, yeah. So if you had salvage ops, does not work on scrapping. Okay, so when you scrap an item, this doesn't make it go any faster. I wonder what that action is called. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I've gone the wrong way. I saw the crafting time and I got excited. Yep, so this is all crafting here. Crafting time. For things with the tag perk master chef. Yep, so. Yeah, nice. Another comment. Alright, cool. Let's continue on. Living off the land. That's something that I need to go and play through as well, actually. So much to do and so little time to do it. I came up with, I was like, you know what? Not the weekend just passed, but the weekend prior. I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I've got a couple days off and I'm just going to bunker down and get through all this stuff. And here we are. And yeah. It's not really going too well. Alright, so we're gonna go 0. Well, just point. I want to say 0.33 and 0.66. No. What am I doing? 0. Because it was 0.5 was the first one, right? So I want to go 2.5, I think, and then 0.05, 0.075, 0.1, 1, 2, 4, and then 0.65 was a high spot, actually. No, I want to utilize that. So no, let's go 0.5 to start, and then 0.1, 15.2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Last. No, maybe I want to go higher than that. Maybe we'll start at 1. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, and 0.5. Yep. That sounds good to me. Because that's percentage. Okay, so we got craft speed. Yep. Hopefully it doesn't give me the fucking issue as it did before. Oh, you know what? Not sure how this is all gonna work, to be honest. So item, let's go to yep, just the first one. Let's look through the tags. We have perk. Is it minus 69er? It's minus 69er, yeah? And then that'll allow you to craft another tier of this, yeah? The Huntsman, it has effect with too. So I think if we add this in, craft speed, then effectively it should craft faster. However, I think this means that we need to add this for all. Oh, did I? I did. So I'm gonna copy, paste. Oh man, this is gonna be a thing. This is gonna be a thing. I'm definitely gonna be on this one a while, I think. Look at how much work I've done so far. Oh my. Oh yeah. There's moments like this where I wish I had a bit of an audience. Someone to distract me from the pain, you know? I can look back and forwards between this and chat and answer questions and or, you know, talk about things while I'm blindly and mindlessly working my way down a very, very long list. Add in a line. Or a tag on each individual item in the game. Because I'm just running under the assumption that they can be crafted. Did I accidentally hit control on that? I feel like I missed something. I did. I definitely missed. Okay, I'm going to just quickly do this because I missed. Actually, I'll just do this because, you know, and back to this. Yep. I didn't do the hit block side of one, did I? What? I swear I moved my finger. Okay. Continue on. know, part of me was thinking too, like, you know, I thought maybe this would trigger a lot of traffic. Not a lot of traffic. Like I you know, at the end of the day, I think like YouTube's looking at everything and going, okay, here's a guy who's streaming, right? This guy's got like 20 subs on his channel. No one really watches anything that he puts out ever. Or at least they haven't done in the last like couple years. So not really in the mood to, you know, recommend this person. That's not one. There we go. Which, you know, fair enough. I understand. I get that. But yeah, I thought maybe the tags or something, you know, 7 Days to Die, would be like a fairly decent amount of traffic involved in it, and that maybe every now and again someone might see my thing and be like, oh yeah, cool, I'll have a look, you know, and then that way, things will start coming my way. Now that one I can add. All right, so can't add it to the hands. Don't need to do anything with the hand. But yeah, and then I thought, well, if I said, you know, my title is just modding, 7 Days to Die, messing about making and testing mods. I thought maybe that's an interesting title, you know, and people would be like, oh, cool. Like, how does that work? And all of that, and I wasn't looking because I went to my thingy. Okay. I have no idea if this will work either, to be honest. And I'm adding a tagline to every item in the game. I mean, at the end of the day, it'd be easy to delete because I can just search by the tagline. Putting a tagline in is difficult because you can't just search for whatever it is and then put it where it needs to go because there's nothing there to begin with. Sorry, I'm just kind of focused a little bit on these ones. Their tags are interesting. This is another thing as well. Maybe it doesn't require a tag. Shit. Like, how is it defined? Alright, let's go to entity. Crafting tier. This is probably something that I should have checked first. So this is your player. Okay. Health, harvest count, walk speed, mobility, jump, stamina, water, food, stamina again, stamina stuff, buff stuff. This is for your gun, crafting tier, carry capacity, bag size. Yeah. Player experience. And then that's it. So, the only thing is crafting tier base set value 1. It's the only thing to do with crafting on your character. So crafting speed, the speed at which things craft, is handled where exactly? I'm having very second thoughts about all this now. Alright, let's hang on, let me just go ammo stone, extend. Try and think of something that doesn't have it. Did I comment that out? Guess I did. Yeah, I didn't see a need for it. Okay, crossbow bolt stone. Alright, crossbow bolt stone. Now, okay, first things first, let's copy, sorry, let's save that, let's save this. So now I need to go to, what does this again? Well, Hurdy, there we go. Alright, so cloth Hurdy gloves. Alright, so what we're going to do is go to cloth hat, cloth hat, copy, paste, cloth crafting hat, yeah, and then we're going to come down to the Hurdy gloves, which are, well, we could just take that actually. Oh no, we'll take this one just because it's mostly set up better for our needs. And here we go, and then perk, it is craft speed and value tier, yep, so that all should be the same. Now if we save that, okay, it's not gonna have a thing, so I need to go, I might as well do this now. Name equals custom icon. Yep. Bit out of sorts. I'm bloody thinking too far ahead. Armor, cloth, gloves. Oh no, it's not gloves. It's hat. Hat. Yeah, hat. Cool. Clothes and property name equals custom icon. Nope. Tint. There we go. Value. That's not how you spell value. Yeah, sorry for the text being so small. Let me just go to my RGB thing here. What's a good color that would be representative of? Let's go green, a little bit fluoro-ish. I don't know what would be a good color for crafting, to be honest. Okay. So save. Come in here. We need progression. I'll take the loot one just in case. I don't know if it was done before. Okay, and then yeah. Okay, so continue. Ow. Now, I don't know I don't know how it's defined. So it, yeah, kind of makes things a little bit tricky. Okay, so CM, okay, and then craft. Yeah, here we go. So well, yeah, we'll grab a 5, 4, 5. Craft 1, 6, 4, 3, and now we just need a 2. 2. All right. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Now, let's craft something. Arrow. Okay, so bolts. Can I just make stone crossbow bolts? Featherwood stone. Alright, so feather wood stone. Up there. Okay, and then that's featherwood stone. That's the same. All right. So if we go out, we go tab, we go arrow. Then we'll just craft 10. Should take 14 seconds. So what? 1.4 seconds per. All right. So 14 seconds. Done. Got 10. Okay. Now let's just go to bolts. This will be our test here, just to double check. Not 110, just 10. Craft says 14 seconds as well. So, yep. Should be all good. Okay, so what we know is that Arrow has the perk craft increase speed crafting, right? So another thing actually is we go, it's under intellect, craft speed, name. Yep, cool. I haven't done the localization for that, so that's why it's like that. It will get changed later. So now we wear a tier 1 and we go in here and we got 1 out of 5. Okay, cool. Now we go bolt, no, actually we go arrow first. 10. Okay, I press 0 after the 1 and it's like, yeah, no. 14 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Right. Bolt. 14 seconds. Okay. We're a tier 4 now. Let's wait for that to finish. Arrow. 10. Still 14 seconds. Okay. Alright, let's just wear that. Arrow again. I'm not seeing any difference. No, still 14 seconds. Shouldn't be, right? It should be 7 seconds actually for tier 6. Should cut it in half. Should cut all in half. So we have the perk. That's the wrong thing. We have the perk. The perk is working. Well, the perk doesn't seem to be doing anything actually. So if we go back here, progression. What I might actually do is delete tag. Let's close the line and just hope that that's taken care of somewhere else, because it says here, you know, it's just crafting time decrease. Yeah. So now let's maybe I did add this in a lot, so it's gonna take me a bit of time. Wait, Wait, what? Replace. Find what? Perk. Craft speed. Replace with. Leave. Empty. I don't know if. Do I have to capitalize? Leave empty. Alright, so. Replace. Okay. There. Is that better? And then if I do this, I go find next and then replace and then come back up here. Aha, replace. Replace. Oh my god. Oh my god. Notepad. You're a genius. We're getting, and that's it. Notepad. Oh my god. I didn't know that was a thing. So maybe. What's up, guys? No, that wouldn't really work. On today's mix, we'll be featuring some of Argofox's iconic artists. Dr. Vox, Digital Math, Mizon, and Flex. Argofox's first artist to reach 1 million views on the channel. You know what I just realized? There's a possibility that I have not been playing the right music. I'm actually going to stop the music because I'm going to be getting off soon. Because let me just send a message to someone here. I might be joining them. Right, so that and progression, save, thank you for the spam comment. Oh yeah, can I report it? Report. That gets rid of it entirely, which is so much better. Okay, and then that and progression and items and paste. Okay, and continue and in. Yeah, I'll do away with the music for the last bit of this, and yeah, I really hope that I don't get any like the MCA stuff. Okay, so let's take that off and go back to arrows. 10, graph, 14, cool. And then let's just hit the extreme and see what it does. Let's just cancel. Alright, so arrows, 10, craft. Oh my god. Ah, it works. It works. So what does 1 do then? 12 seconds. That cuts 2 seconds off. Right. That should work theoretically for everything. So now we have crafting speed increase. Cool. But then I need to add in leather, iron, scrap, military, steel variants of these, or I need to add them all to loot pools, as in findable and also quest rewards. Then I wanted to add in, because I thought about crafting speed, and I thought, what's another? There was another utility type one I thought would be good as well. I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. So you know what the worst part in all of that is? I didn't write it down. Didn't write it down. So how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? Because I didn't write it down. Alright, so it was crafting speed. Yeah, that's a good utility. What's experience, player experience. Where's my pen? Write it down. Player EXP game. There we go. So next will be a player experience gain one, which will be on the head or something. But I'm gonna jump now. I'm gonna finish this stream up and then I'll start a new stream. And I'll be playing Rainbow Six Extraction with a friend. Alright, so thanks for watching this one. But bye for the brief period.